Hello everyone, welcome to yamzbaits_varieties. In today's video I'll be sharing with us how I make my moi and eko for breakfast. If you find this video interesting, keep watching. I have 1 kilo of black eye beans and I will soak it in water. While it is getting soaked in water, I'll go ahead and make my eko. I have some water in the pot and I will allow it to boil. So here is my pap, that is the ogi. So I'll go ahead and mix the ogi with some water to make it liquid. So what I did here is I transferred the pot to the other side of the gas so I can show how I mix my ogi or my pap very well. This is cornstarch. It is made from corn. So I added 1 cup of water and mix it very well while the water is getting boiled. Now the water is boiling. What I did is I reduced the water and add my mixed pap into the water and start to stir. All we need to do when making eko is to keep stirring. Everything about making eko, after adding the pap into the hot water, the boiling water, we keep mixing it together so that it won't have these lumps. So I keep on stirring and stirring and stirring. You can see that. Please guys, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Now you can see the texture of the ogi, of the pap, of the eko. So now you can see how it is drawing sort of. It is different from when you are making your pap. So now the next thing to do is to get a bowl of water and just drop a little into the bowl of water. And when it is not sitting in the water, you can see it is not sitting in the water. Let me just drop a little for you to see. You can see that the moment you drop it into the water and it is not sitting in the water, you can see the way it is dangling in the water. So by so doing, when it is like this, you know that your eko is ready. You know your agidi is ready. So the next thing for me to do is to get a bowl of water, and I'm making use of my plastic bag. You can make use of anything you want. You can make use of anything you want, okay? So I make use of my plastic bag. I dip my plastic bag in the water and added the pap. The reason I did this is to prevent the plastic bag from breaking. Because you know the pap is very, very hot, and it also will prevent your hand from getting burnt sort of. So I added it and I transfer it into another bowl of water. Yes, you can see that. And I'm going to leave it to get cold. Now my beans is well soaked. It is soaked and soft. You can see that, very soft now, and it will be easy for me to peel it. I try to use my hand to see it. It is very, very soft now. So the next thing is for me to wash it and peel off the skin. I'm making use of my hand because I know it is very soft now. I can use my hand even without making use of the blender. And also it is just for fun, the fun of it. You know, when you remember the way you used to do it back home. So I decided to just go ahead and just do it this way. So I'm making use of my hand to just peel it off. I hope you can relate. You can remember the way you do it. So that's what I'm doing here. It was fun. So I finished peeling it. I added some onions, chili pepper, dried chili pepper already soaked in hot water, some red bell pepper, and then crayfish. Then I will take it to where I'm going to grind it. So I'm back from where I went to grind my beans. So I'm going to make use of my pot. I added some spoon because I won't be transferring the what I'm going to use to make the moi direct into the pot. So I had to just put some spoon into the pot. Here I added my fish stock, 2 seasoning cube. While adding your seasoning cube, you have to make sure you squeeze it properly. You make sure you squeeze it, you smooth it into the beans. So I realized I needed to add 1 more seasoning cube, so I added it, and I added salt, ginger powder, and I'm making use of red oil and vegetable oil. Then mix everything together. Just stir it this way. So I added some hot water because it is very thick. So the next thing, I'll go ahead and remove all the bones from my fish. I make use of mackerel fish, that is the Titus. So I remove all the bone and then squeeze and pieces the fish. You can see I don't used to throw away this mozzarella chocolate plastic that I used to buy for my kids, so I used to keep them. So it is very useful for me now. I'm using it to make my moi moi. So the next thing I'm doing here is rubbing it with some vegetable oil and transfer. Just put little of my moi moi, my what should I call it, I shall now add my moi moi into the bowl, and I added my mackerel fish, to have a good taste. So I transferred it into the pots. So I'm going for the rest of the blended beans. The next, I'm going to use plastic bag. So why making use of the plastic bag? Because these ones I'm going to store it in the freezer. I won't be adding fish because sometimes I don't like the taste of it when I bring it out from the freezer to eat. So I won't be adding fish or egg or anything. So I'm just making it this way. Already there is crayfish in the blended beans. So I'll tie it this way and ready to cook. Yeah, my moi is about to ready. My moi is about to ready. Don't mind me. So I had some water into the pot, maybe to half of the plastic, because when it is boiling you won't want the water to go into the plastic. It will just mess up the moi moi. So it has to be half of the plastic or below. So I cover it up with some plastic bag, or you can make use of foil if you have. So I cover it to cook. Yeah, I came back to check my moi. So for the plastic one, I realized I need to add more water because the water is getting dried. I checked and cover it back to cook. Now I came back to check again. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You can see that once you are moving it, you see it is not getting stick to the plastic bag. So it is almost done, almost ready. So I cover it back to cook for about 15 minutes more. So I checked the other one. Now I came back as well. Now you can see that it is not getting stick to the plastic bag. Now you can see the moi moi is perfectly cooked. I turned off the gas and I had to check on the plastic one. Once you dip in your fork or whatever you are going to use to check it and it is not getting stick to it, you know it is ready. So my moi moi is well done and perfect. Now my EKO, my AGIDI is getting cold, not well cold. You can see that. You will see it while I'm eating it. Yeah, you see it's still soft a little, not hard, but when it is well cold, it will be very, very strong. Enjoy and thank you for watching. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. If you are yet to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. Support my page, support my channel. One love. Thank you.